What's good with the collective? Y'all know we back with another banger, another reaction. I appreciate everybody who been tapping in, running up, and subbing up. If you're new to the channel, please like, comment, subscribe. Hit that bell so you always notified whenever we drop an upload. Y'all know we coming with about 4 videos a week, man. And here at the collective, y'all been going up pretty quick. Thank y'all. We made it to 30K. It's only been like 7 months of the channel, bro. But yeah, I'm appreciative. I'm grateful. I love doing these videos, and hey, y'all love me doing them as well. And we've been running it up lately, so let's keep going. We're on that road to 50K. We just gonna gradually take it up until we at 100K and we up into 1 million. And let's get right into the video. Y'all know this is for entertainment and educational purposes as well. But I ain't gonna hold you. Let's get right into the video, bro. Let's go.
Bro, am I tripping? Bro, what the fuck?
Now, people have been hearing strange sounds coming from the sky, and this has been happening all over the world. Check out these videos, and you tell me what you think these sounds could be.
It's been going for 30 seconds.
Oh my god. What?
That is loud.
Okay, that's like 2 minutes straight it's been doing that. That is loud. That sounds like military helicopters.
Whatever it is, it's still going. That is loud, whatever that is.
This is sound going on in Nampa right now.
It was way louder a second ago too.
Here's it's just stationary. It's not anything bad.
I mean, it sounds like a jet flew overhead.
I mean, it's not going anywhere.
It sounds like a heating vent.
Hey yo, the clip, it sounded like that was like a Jurassic Park movie or Godzilla or something, bro. But like, I know I'm not tripping. And if I'd have heard something like that, man, cause you can't even see it, you could just hear it and you know it's above you or something. But spam it up in the comments if y'all live somewhere and y'all been having issues with weird sounds in the sky. Like, we ain't had no weird sounds in the sky that I didn't heard. The only thing I can say is crazy out here is our weather going wild. Like floods like crazy. At least I know Dago out there flooding. Pray for y'all out there, man. Y'all be safe. LA flooding, and out here in Sac, it's just been raining. It's like on and off. It's been kind of just wet. But it ain't flooding that I know out here. But yeah, Cali so far, Southern California getting hit with floods. But that's the only thing I could say. I ain't heard no sounds in the sky though. But like I said, spam it up in the comments if y'all have heard them sounds in the sky. I need to know. Like, and what y'all think it is, cause I still can't pinpoint. A lot of people coming up with a lot of different things, but like, I don't know. None of those things really sit well with me. I don't know. It's something going on. Them sounds is crazy. What if it's harp though? Then what if it's not harp? I don't know.
Scary. A cryptid monsters. What do you think? Is this a gargoyle? A real vampire? This is a recording of the griffin. This video shows a Bigfoot peeking through the window of someone's mobile home. Look at its face. Here, you can to see mermaids. Incredible. Another sighting of Bigfoot. Look at the size of that thing.
Seem like Jeepers Creepers. Y'all think that last clip was real? Or y'all think maybe like he had somebody camped out over there or something? And y'all let me know. I don't know. I'm 50-50 because I seen some crazy clips of stuff in the middle of nowhere. Like I seen one with an old lady and some kids, and it was a creature that was like way off in the middle of nowhere. He looked like I don't know what it was. I ain't gonna say I know what it was. I don't know what it was, but it was something weird out there. So, and I've seen quite a number of videos where weird things go on in the woods, and I've heard a bunch of different stories about crazy situations in them type of environments. So I don't know, I'm 50-50. But then part of me like, I don't know, bro. He recorded a little too long, but then everybody different. So he might be recording longer than I would have, but then he out there and I wouldn't be out there. So again, I don't know. I don't know if that was real, but that one clip, he said, is it a gargoyle? Bro, did y'all see it eating something? It's pulling something away. It looked like Jeepers Creepers to me. It looked like it could be a form of Jeepers Creepers. It was some type of demon. That's all I'm gonna say. But you see him, run, bro, and pray. I say that a lot. Run and pray. You better be praying while you running. You better have faith in something, cause he get on you, bro, ain't no getting away. His wings don't look like they fly, but then again, who knows?
Navigator who crossed the ice walls. William Morris and his team are now beyond the ice wall. They found the passage, they went through. They are in this new, mysterious, uncharted open ocean, and this gigantic red ship is heading towards them. A size that we have never seen in our lands. The waters were still very deep, and they describe how there was this weird climate of both hot and cold at the same time. Once a gigantic ship reached them, they saw that it had a blue flag with a white circle in the middle, a flag that they had never seen before. Screeching sound filled the air. They could hardly stand it. They could describe it as unbearable. It was some kind of a mega horn. Then a voice with a perfect English accent said, "Dear visitors from the walled lands, some of our men will come down and approach your boat. Please remain calm." William Morris was very frightened at this message. There was no way for them to escape. Their ship was gigantic. It looked like something out of a fictional tale, he describes it. But Butler reassured him that based on his knowledge that everything was going to be okay. He knew that something like this could happen, and he told everyone to stay calm and welcome this visitor in a very kind way. These men were now making their way to Morris's ship. They had white suits. They had several emblems on them that stood out. At this point, they helped these men up, and everyone was shaking hands nicely. One of them introduced themselves as the captain and wanted to know what they were doing in these seas and why they were navigating there. Butler speaks up and explains how they're navigating around the Antarctic Circle, and that a current brought them there to this open sea of theirs. He called it the other side, and that they were there to investigate these other areas. William Morris noticed that Butler and these other men were getting along. Their captain turned to the other two men with him, and he looked amazed. He couldn't believe what he was hearing. People from the other side of the ice wall had just penetrated it and gone beyond. They all looked at each other and commented between them that it had been a very, very long time since anything like this had happened. And their captain says to Butler that they were very, very sorry that their visit seemed to be unwelcomed. In fact, they said, "You are very welcome. It has just been such a long time since we've seen anyone from the inner ice wall," saying that crossing the ice wall is something almost impossible to do. And then he goes on to say that it doesn't matter anymore, and gives them a map with the directions on how to get to the safe lands. And this last sentence didn't sit well with Morris or Butler, and they're like, "What do you mean safe lands? Are we not safe?" And their captain tells the team, "Well, the lands where you come from are very unsafe." It was a very unique moment to be able to understand the situation. William Morris, as the owner of the boat, decides to speak up, and he asks, "Excuse me, where do you come from?" He had millions more questions that he wanted to ask, and their captain says, "We are from the Ancestral Republic." He says, "Don't worry, sir. I understand that you are going to have many questions now." And he promises they will get all the answers they want when they reach these lands that they just indicated to him on this map with these directions. He tells them that they were going to inform them of their arrival so that there won't be any surprises. The team, the men on the ship, withdrew, and they all started searching and researching these maps to figure everything out. And they had more questions than answers at this point. They were now heading towards the Ancestral Republic. Next part coming up.
That story was interesting. Y'all believe it? Y'all don't. That's why I always say I'm trying to make sure and figure out if the earth is flat and we got the ice walls around us. Because if we do, and those people are cool like that, see, that's why I be saying a lot of people be so afraid of everything that they ain't seen yet, or the unexplained. And you can't be afraid of it because you don't understand it. Man, like, your fear is just, anyways, it's another topic for another day. Right now, I think it's kind of dope. I want to know the maps he saw, and I want to know the questions he asked and the answers he received after asking those questions. I want to know. But I'm going to dive a little deeper with that one. I'm going to go see if I can find more with that. I'm going to see if I can find more with that. And what if y'all, how y'all feeling about I got to read the caption. I just seen it coming down. It looked like ice falling or something. But as coming out the sky, it could have been coming from a building. Y'all know how it be. It could have been coming from a building. And not necessarily could have been coming from the sky. Could have been. Y'all never know how things is going on in this day and age. But I'm leaning more towards it came from a building, in my opinion.
Ahmet, bu boynuzu şaşırtma bu Ahmet. Boynuzu şaşırtma bak. Burayı koruyan boynuzu şaşırtma bu çok güzel. Çok güçlü sakın. Panik yapma bak. Başına büyük bir sıkıntı gelebilir. Panik yapma bak. Görüyor musun? Şu an bize bakıyor. Bakın bu. Çıktı bu ortaya. Bu tısımla çıktı ortaya. Ama çok güçlü. Var mı? Başka yerden var mı? Aşağıdan. Aşağıdan var abi.
Yakında. Ömer abi yakında. Yakında. Arkama geldi Ömer abi. Arkama geldi.
Tamam. Aziz Ahmet'i dur buradan. Bak sen bu sağ tarafıma, sol tarafıma gelsene. Soluma geç. Bak şimdi ben sana şunu söyleyeceğim.
Ömer abi.
Bir dakika.
Yukarıda.
Bak burada yok. Bak gitti dur.
Ömer abi. Yukarıda. Ne?
Aşağıda da. Aşağıda da var.
En tehlikeli.
Aşağıda da var. Ne oldu? Kayboldu. Kayboldu. Aziz. Altta da çıkar.
You gonna tell me the NFL not rigged now? That throughout the third quarter, part of the third quarter and the fourth quarter, the Detroit Lions' fingers didn't work anymore to catch the ball. They was catching the ball the whole first and second quarter. They were just dropping every single pass. And then when they needed to score a touchdown real quick within 60 seconds at the end of the game, they caught every single pass. Every single pass. Now all of a sudden their fingers work. And tell me it's not rigged? When the game was, they were down by 3 and they could have kicked the field goal to tie it up when it was, I think, 27-24, and they could have tied up the game, and they did not kick a field goal, and it was 38 yards out. They decided to go for it on 4th and 3. I told you these people are actors. They did the onside kick, and the ball was just in his hands, but he just couldn't grab it, could he? I told you these people are actors. The NFL is rigged. The Lions could have won that game. They had a chance, but they had to go ahead and make sure they didn't go for the field goal so it wasn't tied up. Why would they not go for the field goal? I lost $1,000. I will never look at sports again, and I feel so sorry for you, Detroit Lion fans. I know y'all so invested. Let me cry my tears with you. Boo-hoo, boo-hoo.
He just had to go ahead and say, I lost $1,000. He was hot about it. I would never look at sports the same. Well, yeah, bro, I ain't putting no money up on it. Man, I done watched a million basketball games, and I can call it. I know when if it go down this way, and the game getting close, if the team up by a little bit too much, it depends who playing. And you hear a foul call and they go to replay that and you know it ain't a foul and it was a foul and they giving this other team chances to come back by calling fouls and slowing the momentum of the game down, I'm telling you, bro, I could call it. I do it all the time. I be sitting there and I be like, yo, that game, this ref about to call it, this team about to come back, and it happens every single time. It's rigged, bro, it's rigged. It's for entertainment purposes. That's what it's there for, it's entertainment. But I told y'all in the past video, I said I'm gonna show y'all a clip of a demon that I know I saw. Y'all spam it up if y'all seen that demon in real life. I told y'all I have. I seen it in real life. And a little bit after that, I seen the girl face change and she didn't look the same. And then I seen another one, their eyes changed. The face changed and her eyes. The second one, her eyes changed. But one of them, it happened the night after I seen that demon. But like I said, I was living fast and I did some wild stuff. So yeah, I was living quick and some things was happening. I wasn't things wasn't sitting well with some decisions I made. And I seen that demon. And I was like, whoa. And then a little after that, my phone rang. I got a story about a girl, her sister tried to hurt herself. I'm told this story before in previous videos. And yeah, the devil's at the bottom of the stairs telling her, like, singing a song, telling her to come join him. And y'all tell me, at the hospital, the dad said he sold his soul to the devil. She told me this whole story. This was after I seen that demon in my room. Same night though, but like a couple hours later. Can't make it up. As she's telling me this story, her face changed. I can't make this up. Wow, bro, that's why I said spam it up in the comments, and I told y'all I was gonna drop y'all a video on something I seen personally. Hey, y'all let me know if y'all seen that same demon. Let me know.
See the moon? Right here. It moved this way. Look, see? You see it? Bro, it disappeared. It disappeared. What the fuck?
Drive off the edge? Oh my god. No fucking way. Dude, no.
He didn't. Shout out to Virginia Beach though. Y'all know that's home.
Check this out, you guys. Look at this. This was filmed in Brazil, Rio Grande do Sul in Brazil. Look at this is in real time. Y'all see that? That shit's crazy in real time. How does that happen? Our life is a movie. Check it out.
We need more light. We'll never find him this way.
The Truman Show.
What time is it?
It's way too early for that.
That's the moon. He's on the moon. Y'all saw the moon too? You see, our life is literally a movie. Every movie is literally telling us about our lives. This is why we can relate to it. That was the movie, The Truman Show. Great movie if you haven't seen it. I highly recommend it. It's called The Truman Show because there's only a few true men amongst these NPCs. This is why you feel like you're in a world full of robots, people who are unconscious, who don't know what's going on with the world. And now this world, this 3D matrix is breaking down, and now we're literally seeing it in the skies. I keep telling you guys, these are very interesting times to be alive. Keep your eyes to the skies because you're always going to see something miraculous. So that was Brazil, y'all. Let me know what you guys think about this video. Like, comment, and share for more videos like this. Thank you for tuning to my frequency. You already know what to do. Keep up with me on my other accounts, especially on my YouTube where I go deeper on the esoteric level of these topics, y'all. We end this shift and we getting it. Peace in.
First and foremost, shout out to the collective, because if it wasn't for y'all, I would have never known. I mean, I seen the Truman Show pop up, but I wasn't even thinking to go watch it. When y'all was like, man, go check out the Truman Show, bro, it be speaking facts. I'm like, all right, let me check it out. So shout out to y'all, because that movie's a classic, and I was late. I was asleep. Ain't no thing. I know it now, though. That's the whole point. So I appreciate y'all. Thank you. I seen the clip of the sky glitching out, and I was about to save it. It was probably like a week ago, and I was gonna save it, but I was like, nah. I thought it was fake. I thought it was like a CGI or something, because he didn't post it. It was like just the sky going over, and I'm like, nah. And I went through the comments to see if it was real, and I was like, nah. And I paused the heck of fast, cause I'm like, nah, that just don't look right. That don't look right. And then I knew y'all was gonna grill me in the comments if I put something up and I gave y'all a video that looked more CGI than it being real. But then when he posted it and I started seeing it come and flow through like crazy, I was like, yeah, let me bring that to y'all, because some people ain't never seen it. Some people don't have access to TikTok. Some people don't have access to no other social media, just YouTube. So I was like, man, let me bring it to the people who haven't seen it and see if they agree and see if this is real. But I mean, I don't know. I didn't believe it at first because it didn't look real at first. Right now, when I looked at it that time and he gave me the little backstory of it and he made it make sense that way, I'm like, I could see that being the case. But that mean they system falling apart, because they system supposed to be designed for people not to see the truth. And people starting to see the truth, so the system starting to crumble.
In the remote mountains of early 20th century Tibet, a mystical order of giant monks, known for their towering stature and ancient wisdom, guarded a secret monastery hidden from the world. Legends spoke of their ability to harness the energy of the mountains, shaping the destiny of those who sought their counsel.
You stare into your own eyes in the mirror, you are not looking at yourself. That is not you. That's an actual being on the other end of that world that's mimicking you. All right, and this is a powerful thing that must be known and must be understood completely. All right, that when you are looking into a mirror, you are looking at fallen entities that are mimicking you. All right, and the elites will never tell you that. The oppressors will never tell you that. This is why they got a mirror in every house, just like they got a goddamn TV in every house. They all go hand in hand. All right. Also, beings can enter into your home and into your aura field through your mirror. This is why anciently our ancestors, they wanted nothing to really do with mirrors. If you look at because we wasn't really never enslaved like that anyway. But the few of us that would get caught and go into slavery, we wasn't in no mirrors. We looking at the water. We want to see ourselves. We're going to look into a natural source, which is water. Water also gives you a reflection of yourself, as well as metal. These are things that we place here on the planet naturally. A mirror isn't a natural thing, all right? It's a holographic world designed to keep you trapped in.
Whoa! Shit! Oh, I almost tripped. Holy shit!
What's this one?
You mother... I just heard something laughing.
Who's this one?
I just heard something laughing at us. Like an evil laugh. Oh, oh, shit. Whoa! Shit!
What happened? What happened?
Oh my God!
What
I lost
happened?
my equipment.
Where? Oh my God! What happened?
The Rock and him falling, y'all agree with? I heard some crazy stuff happen at Pyramid Lake though. I heard some crazy stuff be happening at Pyramid Lake, but y'all agree with that one? I am. I don't think he lying on this one. I think that was probably real. I think that one was real.
Shay, got a download from the universe. Feel me? It's that time. The universe said y'all need to hear this. Too many of the chosen being distracted, like I said yesterday. But some of the main distractions that's distracting y'all is the people close to you, the people you love the most. You know, this matrix a real thing, you feel me? Motherfuckers getting trapped in that matrix. You can't save everybody. And it's not your job, it's not your mission, it's not your assignment to try to save everybody and wake everybody up. Some people down here on their path for the growth of their soul, just let them be on their path. You got to understand, some people signed up to not wake up. Stop trying to force people to wake up. You feel me? Focus on those who listen and focus on your own path and developing yourself and becoming your better self and your higher self. Stop focusing on everybody else around you and focus on you. Ashe, I love y'all.
And that's all I be saying in the comments or in these videos. When I say free will, when I say like, don't worry, I know a lot of people like to use the word discernment towards other people. Me, I like to just, leave all of it alone. Whatever you choose is whatever you choose. These type of videos or my message or whatever I do or say, it's because it's the right thing to do. It's my soul mission. I'm trying to do right. I compete with myself every day, whatever that is, with these videos, with just treating people. I try to compete with myself and get better every single day. Get stronger, better, wiser, and like every single day. So I ain't gotta necessarily be so focused on what everybody else is doing. As long as I'm doing my work, I'm gonna attract what I need to attract. And as long as I'm speaking what I'm speaking and it's truth, those who ready will receive. Those who not, it's there when they are finally ready to receive it. That's how I see it. But yeah, that's all I be saying. Same thing he just said. I ride with everything he just said. Free will, you live your life how you please. I don't care what it is. If you go negative though, stay away from me. If you're on positive, come this way. We could have a conversation, we can chill, whatever you want to do. Negative though, I don't care what you do with your life. Just don't bring it around my life. That's how I live.
I'm gonna tell you guys a story about Native American water babies. So if you don't know what a water baby is back in the day when the natives had babies that had some sort of defect or something wrong with them, they would put them in the lake. And this is one of the lakes that they would put the babies in. This is Pyramid Lake. And anyways, ever since then, there's been a legend of what's called water babies. Now the story is I met a few natives down here that I became friends with, and they all told me a story about when there was a group of them that were swimming right here in this harbor. Anyways, they were down here swimming, and they were swimming down to touch like the bottom, and they kept swimming down, and all of a sudden one of the kids went to swim down, and he saw something that looked like a rock. And that rock hadn't been there before. There was no rock. It was just a clean harbor to get the boats down in. He swims back down and he realizes that it didn't look like a rock. It looked different. And then someone else that was up on top of one of these rocks up here said, "That's a water baby. Get out of the water." And I guess this little baby was white. It was like a milky color, and it had hair growing on it. And so they all got out of the lake and they left. They took off. They all got creeped out by it. Now I heard the story from one person, and then I heard the exact same story from another person, and then I actually heard the story from the kid that swam down and saw the water baby himself. Now they say that water babies, if you walk around the lake at night, you can hear them cry, or you can hear like babies crying. And they say that water babies, or the kid that swam down to the bottom of it, he said this to me. He said, "Well, what they'll do is they'll grab you, they'll pull you under, and they'll eat you." And then he looked at me and he smiled and he said, "But only if you're white." So I just decided to tell you guys that story because I thought it was kind of interesting that this lake is pretty famous for water babies, is famous for USOs or UFOs as well. It's famous for a lot of paranormal things. In fact, some of the ladies I was talking to around here said that they've even seen Bigfoot a few times. And once again, this is Pyramid Lake.
I'm gonna make it a thing. Some of these places, it's on my bucket list, man. I gotta go. I gotta see this. I gotta feel the aura of it. I gotta make sure it is legit. I just have to. There's certain places I just gotta go see. I gotta go like Grand Canyon, stuff like that. Like and Pyramid Lake, one of them. I gotta go see it. When I do, I will post that. I will show everybody. Follow me on the gram. Yeah, if you subscribe to the channel, you'll get it. So yeah, when I see that, I'll post it.
Everyone, I'm fine. As you see, I'm in Oklahoma. But today I went to go to the memorial of the Oklahoma City bombing. Here's a picture of it, and I just wanted to, I'm going to be doing a further video on this because of the information I learned while I was there. Plus, I also learned a little other information about the person who did the Oklahoma City bombing. There was two of them, but the main one who lit off the charge was Timothy McVeigh. What I have learned about all this, I'm going to give it more detail about when I get back home. I just want to let y'all know I'm good. But Timothy McVeigh, y'all know how we see 9/11 now, right? Did y'all know that this man was a CIA operative out of Waco? And the abundance of information that I found and evidence that tied him to this is overwhelming and overwhelmingly obvious, overwhelmingly like idiotic. I'm gonna get further into this, but this, I went to the memorial, very somber time, very devastating. And I got pictures of all the victims and all that, but when I went through this place, I had felt the energy like this was another 9/11 type event. And if you know what I'm saying, you know what I'm saying. How does a CIA operative bomb a federal building and get found so easily? I don't know. You guys have a blessed day. I'll be talking about this later. I'm safe. See y'all tomorrow. Peace be God.
Want to hear a story? The story's going to take us to Pyramid Lake, Nevada. Pyramid Lake is part of the Pyramid Lake Paiute Tribe Reservation, and the lake and the area around it is considered sacred. It's named Pyramid Lake because of the pyramid-shaped tufa formation in the water, a type of limestone. This pyramid is so cool. The first thing I noticed the first time I looked at it was a face up at the top, right? But watch this. Boom, big face. It looks like its eyes even have eyeballs. Anyway, this area has been home to the Paiute tribe for pretty much forever, though the Shoshone tribes and the Washoe tribes also fish from the lake. Tribal history says that the Washoe was actually given special fishing privileges because they helped the Paiute defeat a nearby tribe of giants. This is a fantastic fishing spot. There are fish in this lake that reach impressive sizes. And the tribe does allow public fishing here, and people come from all over to fish and participate in fishing tournaments here. Though the north and east sides of the lake have been closed to the public and non-tribal members since 2011 due to the desecration of sacred sites. And shame on whoever did that. Though the fishing is great and people love the tournaments, without fail, almost every spring, someone drowns in the lake. It is also very beautiful and full of very unusual stone formations. One being the Stone Mother. The Stone Mother resembles a hooded woman sitting next to an open basket. She is the first mother, the mother of all mothers, and her tale is the tale of creation. It's said that when the world was young, the first father roamed the world. He had a good heart and a kind soul, but he was alone and he was lonely. And the spirits of the earth whispered of the man. These whispers reached woman. At the time, woman was married to Bear, and Bear was very jealous of woman's longing to find man. They fought, and woman killed the bear with a club. She then left her home and traveled north to find man, and faced many dangers and had many adventures on her way. She fought a giant. And when she killed him, his body turned to stone and can still be seen today at a place called Yarrington. After many days, she finally arrived at the mountain where man lived and noticed him walking along the water. He was very handsome and she was afraid of him. And so she hid until he ran across her tracks and began calling out for her. When she finally revealed herself, man greeted her with acceptance and kindness. They later married and had many children together. But the children fought often, and one day the father gathered them all together and told them that if they could not stop their fighting, that he would have to separate them. But before he was even done talking, they were fighting again. He was very angry and told them that they had to be separated and that he was returning to his home in the sky because he could not bear their quarreling. He then separated his children. He sent one boy and one girl south and one boy and one girl north. The others he instructed to stay and to care for their mother. These children became the Paiute tribe. The father then left, first up to his mountain and then up to the sky. And the mother was full of grief. She worried for her exiled children and told them that on their journey each night to light a fire so that she knew that they were well. And each night she waited, watching the darkness for their signal. Each night a fire in the south would appear and she would rejoice, knowing those children were safe. But no fire in the north appeared and her fear and worry grew. On the fourth night she waited, when still no fire had appeared in the north, she began to weep. She cried and cried for her children until her heart grew colder with every tear that fell, till the mother had turned to stone, sitting beside a pool of her tears. This pool of tears we now call Pyramid Lake. And there she still sits, where she watched and waited for her children's fires. It is said that the deepness of the lake reflects the deepness of her grief. She's so beautiful, and I just love her. This lake is also considered just as dangerous as it is beautiful. Not because of the Stone Mother or her children, but a different kind of children. The water babies. Legend says that in ancient times, babies that were born sick or premature or too weak to survive would be thrown into the lake and that their ghosts became angry, vengeful spirits. It's said that these water babies are responsible for many of the drownings on the lake. They're blamed for disappearances and bad luck and all manner of calamity. And at dawn and dusk, the crying of babies and laughter of children rings across the water. That's creepy. It's even said that sometimes infant-sized footprints can be found in the wet sand of the shore. And the water babies are believed to be the most active in the spring, which, not coincidentally, is also when most people drown. Completely different legend claims that the lake is cursed by a mermaid. In the years before the first white man appeared, a Paiute man fell in love with a mermaid, and she loved him back, so she left her underwater palace to be with him. But when the man returned with her to his tribe, he insulted the mermaid and called her ugly and told the man that he had to return her to the water. So before they left, the mermaid cursed Pyramid Lake, and it became the home of monsters and bad luck. It's even said that the Paiute War, which was a series of battles fought between the Paiute tribe and settlers, was a result of the mermaid's curse. There's also a variation of the water babies legend that kind of hooks in with the mermaid legend. It says that one day that two sisters were washing clothes in the lake, and one had left her baby laying in a nearby shaded place. And while they were washing, a great serpent rose from the water, ate the baby, and then took its form. When the baby began to cry, the mother came to feed it, and the baby started to eat her. Her sister ran for the medicine man, who made a deal with the serpent in order to save the young mother. If the serpent let her go and let her be returned to health, then this demon would be free to inhabit the lake forevermore. And the serpent took that deal. So it's said that the water babies are not the ghosts of abandoned infants, but the serpent demon in infant form. Others say that this serpent is really the mermaid herself, taking vengeance for her betrayal. And while all of these legends are haunting, the dangers of the water in Pyramid Lake is very real. There are underwater caves and tunnels in its depths that create dangerous cross currents, and the still water can become choppy and turbulent very quickly. The lake also sometimes experiences toxic algae blooms, which actually closed the lake last year. I'm actually not sure if it's been reopened to the public yet. Another very strange phenomenon here is the connection of Pyramid Lake to Lake Tahoe. Tahoe does feed into Pyramid Lake, and sometimes people that have drowned in Lake Tahoe will end up at Pyramid Lake, which makes sense. But even stranger, that sometimes people that have drowned in Pyramid Lake will end up in Lake Tahoe. But Pyramid Lake has no outlet. So how these bodies travel back to Lake Tahoe is a mystery. There may be some type of underwater tunnels that connect the two, but others say it's monsters dragging those drowned bodies back and forth. As much as these legends all talk about the bad luck associated with the lake and how dangerous it is not considered a place of evil, but it is considered a place that must be respected. Have any of y'all ever been to Pyramid Lake, and how was your experience? Let me know.
Yeah, that part. If you've been to Pyramid Lake, spam it up in the comments. Let me know. Because that's a lot that she just put into a clip. A lot of information. I'm kind of blown away. Serpents, mermaids, water babies. We heard Bigfoots was even spotted out there. UFOs flying over that mug. Hey, spam it up in the comments if you've been there or know a few things about that maybe wasn't brought up in this video.
Y'all, come here. We need to talk about this. So come on in. Let's go. Let's go. Let's get it. Let's talk about it. All right. So this picture is of the full moon that we are currently going through. If you didn't know, yes, we are definitely in a full moon. The energy and everything is all telling of it. Go outside and look up once in a while. All right. Anyways, so what stands out to you about this picture? There's one certain area to me that pops out at me. Yep. The bottom right hand. What is going on? Like, I don't know why, but this picture of the moon literally reminds me of one of those toys that we used to have as kids, those big rubber balls that we used to punch, and like they had handles on them and they'd come right back at us and hit us. Yeah, it looks just like one of these after it's been all stretched out. Here's another picture of the same moon. What is going on, y'all? Is the topography of the moon changing? I don't know, maybe I'm tripping, but I just thought that it looked a little different than it normally does. What do y'all think? Let me know below, because the bottom right is just, I don't know, something's different.
Lake Pyramid
is Lake Pyramid, found in northwest Nevada. They say America has no pyramids. Cap. This pyramid is 14,000 years old. Amazing. Beautiful scenery. This is an ancient picture of the pyramid. This, said to be rock erosion, looks like a statue. Glyphs found at the pyramid are 14,000 years old. This skull was found on the beach, 10,000 years old. We know the truth now.
They say it ain't no pyramids found in the US, right? Yeah, right. They don't want us to believe that. Cause they know what type of doors that, come on, what? They don't, y'all know. Y'all know, they don't want people to know that there was pyramids in the US, cause if there's pyramids in the US and there's pyramids in Egypt, I ain't even, y'all know what I'm getting at.
Vastly different yet similar instruments. Your life, a big lie.
She tried to play it off like them eyelashes was too big. No, girl, you malfunctioning. But how y'all feel about the little girl playing with her eye, like, and then the other girl eye turned red or whatever? When I was a kid and like I was in elementary school, all the kids used to want to take their eyelids and flip it up. That used to freak me out as a kid, and I didn't like it, and I never would try it. It just looked wild, and I always would think like, you do that, you're gonna get stuck. Hey, it is what it is. I was a kid, I ain't know, but still wouldn't try it to this day. But y'all know we made it to the end of this, and if you stuck all the way through, please like, comment, subscribe, hit that bell so you always notified whenever we drop them uploads. I know we come with 4 videos a week, and this is for entertainment and educational purposes as well. But I ain't gonna hold y'all. I'm gonna let y'all get on up out of here, and until I see y'all in the next upload, man, we gone.
I just check my count. Sheesh. At the